opportunity is huge. Over 5 billion just for implementing these strategies. The wellness market is growing heavily, and our stands in promotion. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, afternoon, or evening, from wherever you are watching this video. We are Brazilian Week, and you'll be following the current panorama and expansion possibilities from our health company, HR. This company has always been a pioneer in the world of smart dreams. But its customers consume data for our products. Identify customers in Latin America and Asia who are watching for a product like this. These emerging markets are not saturated and face minimal competition, offering a prime opportunity for expansion and brand dominance. But that's all. But Par has a chance to enhance its production process, save more than 100 billion by moving the production from more cost-effective areas. The truth is, Par has a chance to change the world. It's about being a part of a movement that defines how we think. Personal well-being, health, and tech. All will demonstrate how to reduce expense without unnecessary layout, expense for profitability in new regions, and differentiation rate to retain customers.
Relying on Finland's production chain during the ongoing conflict highlights the urgent need to expand internationally. Manaus is an ideal choice for this growth due to its strategic location in Latin America, tax breaks, and low rates under the Brazilian law, which provide long-term stability and growth. The process is simple. Register with Suframa and set up the manufacturing unit, which takes about 3 to 6 months and requires $170 registration fee. With a $40.6 million investment for factory building, we expect a 49.69% cost to revenue ratio, resulting in a $123 million reduction in operating costs, an impressive 55.3% decrease compared to 2023. This savings already includes workforce expenses, making the move even more cost-effective. Plus, Brazil's leading courses in the area of technology provide access to skilled graduates, cutting recruitment and training costs while improving efficiency.
As Koi said, our ring needs to expand internationally. But to where? The answer is the Tiger Cub economies India, Brazil, Mexico, and Chile. Why? These countries have three things in common: an unsaturated market for wearable devices, a growing upper middle class, and high sales opportunities. But how to enter these markets? We plan a three-step strategy. First, a strong marketing campaign on regional influencers on the most popular platforms, such as Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, with an emphasis on the health aspects, such as fitness and yoga influencers. Secondly, adapt to the local culture, with promotions on holidays such as Carnival in Brazil and the Festival of Colors in India, in addition to using the native language on our rink. And finally, we identified that our target audience represents an average of 1% of the population of each country, with a growth perspective of an average of 24% by 2028. But we also estimate that with the launch of our lights, that would be a ring in the $200 range with fewer design options and focused on the most important features. This audience will jump to 1% to 3% on average.
Acquiring Berry Inc. was not a welcome decision, as Orchard first focused on improving its existing assets. However, new costs need to be covered anyway. Rebranding various services to Aura's line of products, namely Aura Foods, will help retain an existing 40,000 customers and help expanding into stable markets such as North America. With memberships ranging from $179 to $279, Aura could expect an additional income of $9 million, with further growth potential driven by a projected CAGR of 10% and increasing demand for metabolic-related services, especially in the US. Also, to boost engagement and justified value, Aura can integrate services with third-party data collectors, such as Bands and Apple Watches. New features, such as digital identification tools provided by Proxys Technologies, would enable to attract more customers and retain more users. Additionally, separating Aura Foods and Aura Rings would cater to distinct customer needs, retaining users for either or both services.
With our approach, we project that Aura will optimize its production chain 55.2%, providing stability for market expansion. Our risk mitigation strategy focuses on due diligence with local suppliers to avoid corruption-related delays and entering new markets with at least two types of products to drive consumer adoption. Production is moved to Brazil to minimize risks of water-related disruptions.
The diversification of products and functionalities, with the possibility of using third-party hardware, will avoid competitive losses and loss of customers.
When expanding, Aura is expected to penetrate 1% of the markets represented, receiving around $7 billion in long-term hardware sales and $1.4 billion of annual revenue with the subscription plan, considering the app's current retention rate.